Hello pharma aspirants, welcome to Pharmacharya. In the previous lecture, we learned about phase 2 clinical trials where the drug safety is a priority to get passed into further stages of the drug development. Now in this video, we are going to learn about after completion of the phase 2 clinical trials, what are the criteria for a drug molecule to step into the phase 3 clinical trials, and also what will happen if the drug fails in the phase 2 clinical trials. After a drug completes phase 2 clinical trials, the next step depends on how well it performed. Phase 2 is often called the proof of concept stage because it's here that researchers find out if the drug really works in patients who have the disease. If the drug shows positive results, meaning it performs, that it is effective, safe enough in the short term, and the right dose has been identified, then it can move forward into phase 3 clinical trials. Phase 3 involves much larger studies with thousands of patients, and the goal there is to confirm the benefits, look at long-term safety, and compare the drug against existing treatments. On the other hand, if the drug fails in phase 2, maybe it doesn't show enough improvement compared to the placebo, or it causes unexpected side effects, or researchers cannot find a safe and effective dose, then development usually stops. Sometimes, though, if the results show just a small hint of benefit, researchers may go back, adjust the dose, or test the drug in a different group of patients. But in most cases, phase 2 is a make or break step. Only drugs that demonstrate clear benefits and acceptable safety go on to phase 3, while others are left behind. Phase 3 clinical trials are one of the most important steps in the journey of drug development. At this stage, the drug has already been tested for safety in phase 1 and for early signs of efficacy and dose selection in phase 2. Now, in phase 3, the focus shifts to confirming whether the drug truly works, whether it is safe in the long term, and how it compares against standard treatments. These trials usually involve a very large number of patients, often between 1,000 and 3,000, and sometimes even more. Importantly, these patients are not just a small selective group. Instead, they represent the real-world population who will eventually be using the medicine. This means that patients of different ages, genders, ethnicities, and varying disease severities are included to get a complete picture of the drug's effects. The main goals of phase 3 trials are very clear. First, researchers want to confirm the efficacy of the drug in large and diverse populations. Second, they want to carefully monitor long-term safety and identify any side effects that might only appear when the drug is used for longer periods or in larger groups. Third, phase 3 trials are designed to compare the new treatment directly with either a placebo or the current standard of care to show whether the drug offers a meaningful advantage. The information gathered here also helps shape the final drug label, covering the recommended dosage, instructions for use, possible warnings, and contradictions. The design of phase 3 trials is rigorous. They are usually randomized controlled trials, which means patients are randomly assigned to either the new treatment or a comparator group. Most are also double-blind, so neither the patient nor the doctor knows who is receiving which treatment, which helps remove bias. Because drug approval often requires global evidence, these studies are usually multi-center and multinational, running in many hospitals and countries at the same time. Now, when we talk about regulations, phase 3 trials must follow strict international and national guidelines. According to the International Council for Harmonization, some of the most important guidances are ICH E6 R2, which covers good clinical practice and ensures trials are ethical, scientifically sound, and well documented. ICH E9, which provides the statistical principles that guarantee the trial's results are reliable. ICH E10, which explains how to choose the right control group, whether that's a placebo or an active comparator. ICH E17, which offers guidance for multi-regional clinical trials, very important for phase 3 studies that are conducted globally. Alongside ICH, both the FDA and the EMA publish disease-specific guidelines that researchers must follow when designing phase 3 studies. Because phase 3 trials involve such large numbers of people, ethics play a critical role. Before patients are enrolled, they must give informed consent, meaning they fully understand the potential risks and benefits of participating. Every trial must be reviewed and approved by an independent ethics committee or institutional review board, which protects the rights of participants. Throughout the study, a data safety monitoring board oversees patient safety, and if unexpected harms arise, the trial can be stopped early. Recruitment must also be fair and inclusive, ensuring diverse representation, and once the trial ends, sponsors are encouraged to provide continued access to the drug for patients who benefited from it. In short, Phase 3 clinical trials are the pivotal step in providing whether a drug is truly ready for approval. If successful, the data from Phase 3 is submitted to regulatory agencies as part of the new drug application or marketing authorization application. This stage is expensive, time-consuming, and complex, but it is essential for making sure that only drugs with proven efficacy, acceptable safety, and clear patient benefits reach the market. Here are the summary slides of all three phases of the clinical development of a drug molecule in its drug development life cycle. Please take a screenshot of it for future reference. Thank you for watching this series. In shorts, I am sharing more content like pharma fun facts, and some other interesting content is on the way. Please do watch my videos. Like, share, and subscribe to Pharmacharya for more content like this. Thank you for watching.